Welcome to my podcast, Tricks of the Trademark. This is Erik Pelton with another podcast episode in which I share advice and experience based on my 20 years of working with clients around the world to protect and strengthen their brands. In my household, we are huge fans of Ted Lasso, the show and the character. Today, we're going to share 5 trademark lessons that I learned from watching Ted Lasso. Of course, if you've seen any Ted Lasso, you know the Believe poster in the locker room. And Believe is important for trademark process because trademarks, as I've said before, are really a hybrid, both an art and a science. So you have to have some faith and some belief when you're building a brand that you're on the right track and that you have to take a leap of faith to commit to that brand. Now, you also want to take the steps to make sure that you're properly prepared, done a search, working with an attorney, and all of those things. But before you do any of that, you have to believe that the brand is worthy of being protected in order to want to take those steps. Second lesson is the underdog can succeed. Ted Lasso and the team, of course, big underdogs, and they have quite a bit of success. And in the world of trademarks, underdogs can succeed just as much. You don't have to be a huge Fortune 500 company. Small businesses can take advantage of trademark protection, trademark registration, and all the other trademark tools just as much as big businesses. In fact, it's even more important for small businesses because they don't have the deep pockets to spend their way out of a situation if they encounter one all the time. Third lesson from Ted Lasso, sometimes you have to change your strategy in the middle. Okay, we see the team change their entire offensive and defensive strategy midway through the season because something wasn't working. The coaches finally recognize it. They make a tweak. Things go a lot better. Now, in the world of trademarks, you often have to adapt, especially in the trademark registration process. There are many hurdles. It is a long and winding road. And so you have to be ready to make some adaptations along the way. Ted Lasso also teaches us that coaching matters. Of course, we've got Ted, Beard, Nate, beloved coaches, and they make a big difference, right, in inspiring the team. And in the world of trademarks, having a lawyer, having an experienced, inspiring lawyer, perhaps, makes a big difference. In fact, data supports with evidence that having a lawyer makes a difference in improving the odds of success in the trademark application process. Finally, the 5th lesson from Ted Lasso that we can apply to the world of trademarks is be a goldfish. Of course, Ted gives this advice because he's talking about how goldfish are happy, and it's because they only have a 10-second memory. Now, we apply that to the world of trademarks because, as I noted, it's a long and winding process, and there's going to be a lot of steps. And usually responses and amendments are going to be needed even when you're working with an attorney. So for the applicant, it helps to have a short memory and not be frustrated by these obstacles, knowing that if you're working with experienced counsel, you're hopefully working to find a way over or around them, and therefore you can be a goldfish and make the process go a lot smoother. If you love Ted Lasso, drop me a comment. Let me know your favorite quote from the series and maybe how we can apply it to the world of trademarks. Or if there's another recent show that you've watched that I should maybe watch and try to find some trademark lessons in and create some new content and episodes, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. You've been listening to Tricks of the Trademark with me, Erik Pelton. I've been making trademarks bloom since 1999. For more information about my trademark services, visit my website at erikpelton.com. Thanks for listening.